Hey guys, Riley Spanish here. I'm back with another collection showcase type of video. And in this one I'm going to do Diamond and Pearl through HeartGold SoulSilver Call of Legends eras. I know a case could be made that Diamond, Pearl, Platinum is a different era from HeartGold SoulSilver because they distinctively changed the designs of the cards and what the ultra rares were. But it is all Generation 4, so I decided to keep it kind of together. Plus, there's a very limited amount of sets of HeartGold SoulSilver. It really was its own kind of small mini era of cards, so thought I'd lump it all together. It will be a fairly long one like the WotC one was, but I am missing a lot more cards from a lot of these sets than I was from those. But starting off in this binder, which label up top, it is Diamond Pearl base set, Mysterious Treasures, and all of the Diamond Pearl era pop series. I will do my EX era cards at some point, but it's probably going to be months from now because I need to order a lot of the bulk cards from those sets. I just got the binder started with what I have, and there's just so many blank spaces that I want to fill in before I do any kind of showcase. But I'm going to be missing a lot of holos and most of the ultra rares from all these sets, just because I just decided recently, a few months ago, that I wanted to really try to focus on collecting these two before they get even older than they are and, ultimately more desirable. But I'll pick up these holos as I go. The majority of the holos from this era, if you don't mind moderately played conditions and stuff like that, you can get most of them for under 10 bucks a piece. So still pretty affordable for now. I don't think that'll always be the case. Starting with this first page. And then I do have, a handful of like reverse holo versions or like special deck exclusive versions that may be a cheaper way to get the same card. But moving along, this is one of those things too where when I buy a collection that has this era of cards, if there's a reverse holo version of something where I have the non-holo, I will swap it out in its place, but I'm not necessarily going for a master set, one of each. I'm just, getting whatever the best version of that card I get my hands on is, which would be reverse holo for most of the commons and uncommons, basically. I know that the face cam is awkward during these videos where I'm moving the camera around. I could probably not have it in these, but that's kind of just the standard way I do these videos. I don't even have all the energy cards in this set, actually, as a matter of fact. But yeah, a lot of gaps still, but mostly in the holo rares and ultra rare sections. Moving on to Mysterious Treasures. Like these are holo rares, I'm pretty sure. Yuxi and Mesprit, but I just have them in reverse holo form for now because I got a collection that had them like that. And that is, something I may swap out one day if I get the normal holo version in something I pick up. But I am fine with just having it in any form in there. Mysterious Treasures, not the craziest set, in my opinion at least. It does have some cool cards, but I think the later Diamond Pearl, I think the Platinum sets are really my favorite of this era personally. And then here's Pop Series. A lot of gaps in these, of course. And I believe this is the Pop Series 9, the last one. Cool Pikachu card. This cool, like, hard to get it on camera. It's like a reverse shatter foil of the Raichu in it. And that is it for the first binder. Moving on to the second one, which is Secret Wonders, Great Encounters, and Majestic Dawn. Secret Wonders. The chase card from this is this Charizard. I do have just the reverse holo form, but I got that in a big kind of throwaway bucket of cards from Facebook Marketplace for $30, and that was like deep in the bucket of cards. It was one of my favorite pickups ever because nothing was in great condition, but that was in there, and that is a very valuable card. Same deal though, a lot of reverse holos where I can find them. Most of the commons and uncommons from all these sets are filled in until you get to the HeartGold SoulSilver ones, where I haven't done like a big purchase of filling in all the cheaper cards. Usually I do that on TCG Player, like all the cards that are like 50 cents and under. I just buy them all in one go and then fill them in. I got the Haunch Crow level X on this one. And then on to Great Encounters, starting with the Blaziken up there. Cool Rotom card. I really like Rotom. And then some of these like Burger King promos where it says Platinum, even though this set is before Platinum, they reused the artwork from this set, but still a cool version of that card, so I have that in there in lieu of the rare non-holo version because I think it's cooler. I do really look forward to getting my EX era sets a little more complete though, because that is shaping up to be like my favorite era of Pokemon cards, at least. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald is nostalgic to me, but at the same time, like I just think that the cards were the coolest. I love the Delta Species. I love the reverse holos stamped with the set name. I just think that everything from it is super sick. On to Majestic Dawn. This one has evolutions, so going to be a bit of a favorite for a lot of people. And those cards, of course, carry a bit of a premium just because so many people are into Eevee and its evolution cards. And none of the ultra rares in this one. That is the end of binder 2. And the final Diamond and Pearl binder before getting into Platinum. Legends Awakened Stormfront. And then I will have Diamond and Pearl promos in this. My plan is to only collect the promos of ultra rares, so just level X's basically. Starting off with that Frostlass, obviously missing a bunch in all these sets still. Interestingly, a lot of the unknown cards from these sets are like, most of them will be bulk price, but then a couple of them, a small handful, will be like several dollars a piece. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe they were tougher to pull or something. I couldn't be sure. Moving on to Stormfront, where I do actually have a pretty healthy amount of the holos, because there's not very many of them. Starting with that Dusknoir and Empoleon. But I believe that's the last holo there, so there's only like 10 or 11 of them. Very cool Gengar card in this set. Into the rest of the rare non-holos. This Gyarados is actually... it's like, you can barely tell that it's holo, but it's like a theme deck version. That is a rare non-holo in this set, but I did get my hands on that holo version, which I think is cooler than the normal one from the set. So I put that in there instead. This set has the reprint of the base set Charizard with the unique artwork. It's sort of just a throwback to it more than an actual reprint, and it is quite expensive. I do not have that. It's a secret rare. But yeah, none of the promos yet. Those will all be back here. All of the level X promos from the Diamond Pearl era. And then on to Platinum. This first one is Platinum, Rising Rivals, and ultimately my goal is to get the Rumble cards and put them in there. Those are not cheap, and you don't just find them all the time. So first is the Platinum cards. So I'm missing the whole first page of holos, and then I've got these two, Shaman and Slacking, and then into rare non-holos where I have most of them. Some of them in reverse holo form as well. And this set started having those owners Pokemon, sort of similar to Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge, but it would be like Crobat G, like Team Galactic's Crobat or Houndoom. And then they had Champions, Elite Fours. I really like those SP Pokemon, they're called. They say SP on them. Yeah, but that started with the Platinum sets, which I think is very cool. I think Platinum, this one just has the G ones, if I'm not mistaken. The Team Galactic versions. And then on to Rising Rivals. I have this Bastiodon. So they have the GL, the Gym Leader, the E4 for, you know, Elite Four members, stuff like that. That Espeon is a very cool one. Rising Rivals does have a subset at the end of the set with Rotom cards. It's 5 different Rotoms, and then I forget which character. There's like an actual character from the game. This Scizor is one of my favorites from this set. And then this is where I would have the Rumble cards, if I had any. And then the last binder of Diamond Pearl Platinum era is going to be Supreme Victors and Arceus. Starting with Supreme Victors. Garchomp, I have like a Shatter Foil version, which is not the normal set holo. It's just the only one I've gotten my hands on yet. Staraptor there. Frontier Brain, so this one has the Battle Frontier People's Pokemon. Really cool Dragonite Frontier Brain card there. Just an uncommon in this set. A lot of Pokemon that are normally rares have uncommons in this set, like the Garchomp C, the uncommon version there. But then a lot of those have like a level X counterpart as well. But Rising Rivals and Supreme Victors are very cool sets in my opinion. I just love the owner's Pokemon thing. I think that is a cool little gimmick to the sets. But yeah, none of those Rotom cards in the Rotom subset. After this page, there's another level X, the Staraptor FB level X. There's the Arceus subset, now that we're in Arceus, which has 9 different versions of Arceus of all the different types. Starting with rare holos. This Zapdos G is a cool holo. Rare non-holos. and then into the bulk cards. And then here's where level X's would go when I have them. There's 6 in the set. And then here's the Arceus subset, where I have 3 of the 9, the grass, fire, and psychic type ones. But this whole thing is all different type Arceus, and these lines in the holo kind of line up in a swoosh when you have them all. And a lot of these are platinum sets had shiny holo Pokemon. I only have 1, and it is this Shinx. These are very expensive, the shiny Pokemon, but it is the shiny version, and they're all reverse holos, and they're numbered SH, so this is SH12. Very, very cool, very hard ones to get your hands on. And now I am going to move on to HeartGold SoulSilver. I just need to get to those binders. So first one starts with the HeartGold SoulSilver set, and then has Unleashed and Undaunted in it as well. But starting with HeartGold SoulSilver base, I'm missing lots of cards from these, even like commons and uncommons. There's a holo Clefable, holo Shuckle, and then into the non-holo cards. I do have a deck version of this Meganium that's normally a non-holo rare. Same with the Typhlosion. That Pichu is very cool. But lots of cards to fill in here. One of those things when I start doing my big buy of EX era cards that I'm missing, like the bulk of, I'll fill in a lot of the gaps on my HeartGold SoulSilver sets too. I have a lot more of the ultra rares from HeartGold SoulSilver than I do from Diamond and Pearl though. I just got a couple of pretty cool collections in the last few months that had a lot of it. So for HeartGold SoulSilver base set, I've got the Blissey Prime, Meganium Prime, the top half Lugia Legend, and these energy cards with the silhouettes are in this set and Call of Legends. They're super expensive. They're like 20 bucks a piece. I've gotten 2 from collections, and that's all I have so far. The Call of Legend ones are even more. Moving on to the next set, we have the Holo Magmortar. I want to say that this is Unleashed, and the next one is Undaunted. I can never remember the set symbols from these. I'm pretty sure I'm correct, though, and that this is Unleashed, and then the next one is Undaunted. Please correct me if I am wrong, because I am filming with my phone, so I can't correct myself in real time as I go. But missing a good chunk of the bulk cards from this set. I think the only HeartGold SoulSilver set that I have the majority of the bulk is Call of Legends. And then for primes, I've got the Crobat and the Kingdra. And then for legends, I have top and bottom of Raikou and Suicune. And then I have the bottom of, what is it, Entei and Suicune, I believe. Yeah, Suicune and Entei. So they did one with Raikou and Suicune, and then Suicune and Entei as well. I just have the bottom of that one. And then moving on to what I'm saying is Undaunted. I'm pretty sure it's in that order. This one is Undaunted with that. Oh, there's one of my hairs. Anyways, Fortress. This Umbreon is like a deck exclusive version. I don't know if it's normally a holo rare or a rare non-holo, because I've actually had that card multiple times and it's been that version. But this one does have the evolutions in it. It's a cool Raichu card. Same deal though, a bunch of gaps throughout the set there. Really cool Burn Tower card with the legendary beasts at the bottom. just a bulk card, not worth anything, but I think it's super cool. And then we get into Espeon Prime, Umbreon Prime, Rayquaza and Deoxys Legend, top half. And that's it for that set. That is the end of my first HeartGold SoulSilver binder. And then on to this one, which has Triumphant, Call of Legends, and HeartGold SoulSilver promos. It's a fairly small amount of HeartGold SoulSilver promos, so I am going for all of them. Starting off in Triumphant with some holo rares. Same deal. Some of them I just have like the deck version of it. It's a cool Dragonite card in this set. There are, in Call of Legends, shiny legendary cards. So where I was showing that shiny Shinx, where they had the shiny holos, those are expensive, but the shiny legendaries get even more expensive. Moving on to Triumphant Ultra Rares, I have Celebi and Electrode Prime. I have both the top and bottom half of the Cresselia and Dialga Legend, but the way the set is numbered, they are on 2 different pages, even though they make up one cohesive picture, and that's all I have for that set. On to Call of Legends, where we have a lot of legendary Pokemon. The shiny versions, though, are just so expensive. I have none of them. There's Rayquaza. Someday I'll trade my way into having, more of them. Most of the cards in, well, not most of them, but a lot of the cards in Call of Legends are like just from other HeartGold SoulSilver sets. But it has like, there's like the version of those energy cards with the silhouettes are unique to it. The ultra rares are unique, but I don't have any of that yet. I just have most of the bulk from it. And then on to HeartGold SoulSilver promos. Number 3 is that Pikachu. I have them all spaced out in number. I have the 3 starter Pokemon Prime cards. Some more just normal like holo rare, or not holo rare, but holo promos. The shiny Raikou promo. And I think that is it. Yeah, that is the end of my Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, HeartGold, SoulSilver collection. More collection video just to keep everybody subdued while I am moving and everything. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience.